Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕝𝕝 and today's coaching video is called Help! My girl sees me as a low priority. Now, as many of you guys know, these coaching videos is when one of you guys reaches out to me and I answer your question in a video. And in this email that I got from a user, his girl of almost a year has been making it very difficult for him to see her. She prefers to hang out with her girlfriends and go partying over him while he's making himself completely available. So I'm going to go through his email and see what we could do. But if you guys need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕝𝕝. Click on the coaching tab and there you'll see that I have several options for you to choose from. My coaching options include several phone coaching packages for my North American clients and several Zoom coaching packages for my clients outside North America. And I'll post the links to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on with his email. He says, "Help! A girl is controlling my life. I have been seeing a girl for almost 8 months now. She lives about 1 hour away, so we see each other about once a week max." Now, seeing each other about once a week is what you want to aim for. But after 8 months of dating, she should be wanting to see you much more. In fact, by this time, she should be just madly in love with you and trying to monopolize all, or at least most, of your time. It takes women approximately 2 months to fall completely in love with a man if you're doing most things right. So this tells me that you've got some hiccups in your game. He says, "In the beginning, she was always begging to see me, so to make a date and see one another was easier." Yes, this is what happens when a woman's attraction for you is very high. At least part of the reason this was so much easier at the time, besides the fact that her attraction level was very high, was that you were indifferent to any outcome at that point. I mean, sure, you hope things would work out, but you didn't really care if it didn't work out. This is important because that mindset is what made her feel like she had to work to earn your affection and time. And she found that to be very attractive because it made your value quite high. All women want a man of high value. He continues, "But the last few months, it has been harder. I am the one always asking to meet, and she'll meet me, but only if she has nothing else to do. She'll always prefer to go out with her friends and partying, and I'm the second option. But I'll drop any plan just to see her." And that is your problem. At least a big part of the problem. You're willing to drop everything to see her and spend time with her. Now, it's counterintuitive, but this mindset suggests the opposite of what you were communicating in the beginning of the courtship. Now you're communicating that she is the one with all the value, and you have none or very little. Why? Because your willingness to drop everything tells her that you have little importance in your life, besides her. Basically, you're putting her up on a pedestal. He says, "Now she has started to take longer to answer her texts, of course. I have watched your videos, so I've backed off a bit, but this is making her even less available and taking even longer to answer." Well, you're on the right path here, but she's not completely convinced that you're serious with your pulling away. Basically, she knows, or at least suspects, that she still has you. So most likely she's testing you to see if you're for real. So stick to it. He says, "I can't stop thinking about her every minute of the day, and it's affecting my day-to-day life." And that is the other part of your problem with this girl. You're continuing to place too much importance on her and placing her on the pedestal, most likely because you don't have much going on in your life that you're passionate about, which I'll explain in just a bit. So this is all about your current mindset. You're getting understandably frustrated and most likely fear that you're losing her, or the fear that you're losing her is starting to set in. And as a result, you're actually pushing her away and causing her to lose attraction in you, albeit inadvertently. I did a video not too long ago called Attraction is Mostly About Your Mindset. I encourage you to watch that because in it, I talk about how important it is to have an attractive mindset. And at least part of the mindset of that mindset is about confidence in yourself and confidence that she likes you and confidence in the relationship and knowing your value. One of the reasons it's almost effortless in the early stages of dating is because you're just having fun and you're not attached to any outcomes like I talked about earlier. Essentially, you don't really care if things work out with a new girl. I mean, of course, you want it to go somewhere or you wouldn't be dating her. But if it doesn't go anywhere, no big deal. This makes you very attractive to women because they feel like they have to win you over. This gives you a lot of value. Not to mention, it makes you a little mysterious and challenging. And girls like that in a man. It's when you start caring too much about the outcome that things begin to go south. Now you're making yourself too available. You're dropping everything to spend time with her, waiting for her call or text. You're being extra nice and sweet. Basically, you're seeking her approval. Thinking things like, did I do good? I'm here for you, sweetheart. Whenever you need me, I'll be waiting. And before you had a high value because you didn't really care, and she was the one dropping everything for you, making herself available, seeking your approval, and ultimately chasing you. But now she basically flipped the script on you, and now she's the one holding the power. She's the one who's indifferent to an outcome. She has you chasing her. She's the one who has more value placed on her. So in her mind, now your value is low, hence why you're a low priority. So what do you do from here? Well, you have to flip the script back into your favor. You have to start behaving like you're the prize rather than making her the prize. That doesn't mean that you start treating her lousy or that she's beneath you or anything like that. But it does mean that you start recognizing your own value and that you stop placing so much value on her. She's not better than you. While she may be an amazing girl, it's not you who is lucky to have her. It's her that's lucky to have you. Now, do you see how this shifting your mindset to a more attractive one? I mean, women want men of value. When you start acting like she's the one with all the value, you continue accepting being placed on the back burner, then of course, she's going to lose attraction and treat you like a low priority. Now, you mentioned that you're dropping your plans to see her, right? This communicates to her that your life is not very important, that you have nothing compelling happening in your life right now. For her, this is boring, predictable, and uninteresting. All of that turns women off. They want busy men who are going places. They want men who are so important, so in demand, that they wouldn't dare break their own plans just to see her. Again, it's counterintuitive. Now, of course, on the surface, she wants you to drop things just to see her because it makes her feel special and validated and important. And doing that once in a while it's completely fine. But if you do it too often, she's not going to respect your time. And ultimately, she's not going to respect you. There can't be love and attraction without respect. Women want a man who they look up to with respect and admiration. A very important part of keeping a girl attracted to you is that you have purpose and hobbies in your life. It's partly what makes you interesting. And women love interesting men. Not only that, but having purpose and hobbies in your life will make you feel more fulfilled, more abundant, more confident, and you won't be leaning on the women in your life for fun and adventure. Those times when your girl isn't available, you'll have plenty to do, and you won't be dropping these activities just because she decided that she's free to see you. Now she'll have to wait until you're free because of that, you have more value to her. She can't see you anytime that she wants, and because of that, she'll think twice before telling you that she's too busy because she's going out partying with her friends. I mean, you'll be too important for her to pass up on that. When a woman feels a high level of attraction for you and you're not always available to her, she'll often blow off her friends, family, work functions, just about everything just so she could see you and spend time with you. So what I recommend that you do is to stop asking her out. You've been doing that, and you've done it numerous times only to be rejected and feel like a fool. You're really just chasing her now, and it's getting you absolutely nowhere. Contrary to popular belief, women love to chase a man. As I mentioned before, it makes them feel like they have to earn a man, which makes him far more valuable to her. But when you chase a woman, it only sends her running in the opposite direction, lowering your own value. So start indulging in your hobbies and pursue your goals or purpose. If she wants to see you, you can schedule her in, but it's now she who is the low priority to you. She now has to earn your affection back. And if for some reason she doesn't want to do that, then it's her loss. And there are plenty of women out there who would love to earn your attention and affection. So if and when she contacts you, greet her with a fun and upbeat attitude. Don't get all butthurt. Flirt and banter with her a bit. Then politely end the conversation short on a high note, telling her to keep in touch. Actually, you want to see this whole relationship is being over unless she begins to invest in you again, unless she wants to see you. Now, it may sting for a bit because you won't be talking to her like you once did, but it's not like you're seeing her. Have some self-respect and begin demanding respect from her and others. If they don't want to give it to you, then they don't get your time, which is your most valuable asset. So, if you have found this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family. And I'd also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol next to it so you get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And in the description down below, not only will I have a link to both my contact page and my coaching page, oh, and I also have some other goodies and offers down there for you. But I also have a link to both PayPal and my Bitcoin wallet address if you deem this video worthy of a donation. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.